Hey, Frank Imbergamo's here from South Medford. He's the actor from the new Equalizer movie coming out, and he's in the movie Ted.
All right.
Say hello.
How are you, Frank?
Hey, how you doing?
Do you know Johnny Byers?
Johnny Byers. I think
sports
I've met you
host.
before, yeah.
How are you?
Not too bad. How you doing, John?
You're going to be playing they're making an Equalizer movie?
Yeah, from the TV show The Equalizer, only Denzel Washington's The Equalizer.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been filming for 3 months now.
And who do you play in the movie?
Oh, I just play. I was actually a homeowner. It was taking place in a Home Depot type store, and I was buying a door. And,
wow.
You know.
So you got a big part, but you're going to get seen in the movie.
A couple of lines, small part. You know, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, Johnny, we want to know who's winning the Patriots game.
I can tell you in a quick moment. Let me just go to Channel 4 and I'll give you an update.
Now, John is the famous John from Medford on WEEI and on 98.5. He's the frequent caller, John from Medford.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I listen
yes,
to him.
I know 98.5, sure.
And he's our co-host.
He calls on the Saturday morning. He talks to, what's his name, Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson, Johnny?
Called that show a couple of times. I called a baseball show on Comcast Sportsnet. Well, there's a commercial in the game, so that means I can't get you a score right away, but at some point I'll get a score.
And Aaron Hernandez was indicted today officially.
Yeah, officially.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
And that's no surprise. I mean, it was going to happen. It was just a matter of
They
when.
knew, though,
That's
that
right,
he was gang
yeah.
affiliations. They were very
got
well,
more-
the Patriots were very aware of
every
it.
week
They
they-
pretend they didn't, they knew.
Well, now they're coming up with more things they're finding, different.
Okay, the Patriots are losing 13-3 in the 2 minutes left in the first half.
Okay, we'll win this.
Yeah.
All right.
13-3. We just wanted to have you say hi to Frank, Johnny.
What about me?
Okay.
Say hi to Lisa Kavanaugh.
How are you, Lisa?
I'm good. How are you, darling?
Pretty good. I was
you
wondering who
behaving
the pretty
yourself
lady
this
was next to
evening?
these two old men.
This is a young lady that JoJo Lane and Jimmy Miller introduced me to
Oh,
She's
okay.
very much like JoJo when she wants to be.
in '86.
Long time ago.
All right, so Johnny, we just wanted to say hi.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
All right, man, bye.
Bye.
Take care, John.
He's cool.
Yeah, I've heard him on the radio several
Yeah,
times.
and I mean, he's very popular.
Yeah, they all know him.
And, well, when he runs for mayor, and he just dropped out of the mayoral race, but they endorse him, both stations. So McGlynn must be like,
Yeah, he's got all these people. I know.
you know, just...
We never had any competition. Now he's got some people running against him, you know?
Well, there's only Anthony. Johnny dropped out for family reasons. You know, the family asked him to drop out. And so this year he complied. 2 years ago, he just went at it, which was good because he got issues out that other people didn't.
Yeah.
You know, even if you know that McGlynn's got a machine,
Yeah.
McGlynn's very hard to beat.
Right.
But people run so that they can get the issues out.
Right.
And Johnny challenged the mayor to take
plus-
30 grand, and he'd take 30 grand instead of the 150 the mayor's getting. Now that's a great challenge.
Right. Plus, you get your name out there. You get recognition, you know, for future, you know, elections, different whatever jobs, you know.
I want Lisa to run for Congressman Markey's seat. I want Lisa for Congress.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, there I go.
We should do it. We should just start right now.
Start a platform.
Right in. Yeah, a write-in. At least we'll give her a movie studio in every city. Forget public access.
Yes.
Public movies instead of public access.
That's all right,
Yes,
yeah. That'd be good. I'll
definitely.
vote for you. You got my vote.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right, so I'm going to ask you both a question. As Comcast, Verizon, and RCN try to get away from public access, these stations will become community media. Can you imagine if we were the news crew for Winchester, Quincy, and Medford? We cluster 5 towns, and we're the news crew. Or we do the entertainment review, and Frank does the news.
That'd be nice.
Or you and Frank do the entertainment review, and I do the sports with John.
Well, I had even a better idea earlier
That'd be nice.
for a different take is for Frankie to do maybe a 7 to 10 minute bit on one of his recipes.
That'd be good.
On a future show.
Sure, why
He
not?
could talk about whatever he's
Yeah.
working on
I'll take
on
my
a future
cookbook and-
show.
I'll take my cookbook and you can pick out some recipes.
Because we are
and-
thinking of
yeah.
going that way. We are looking at
We're
different
looking,
things.
Lisa and I are going to be
Back
doing
to
some...
Valerie. This is
yeah.
where we're going with this.
Yeah, Valerie Van Halen.
Valerie was married to Alex Van Halen, and she was a rock and roll socialite.
Mm-hmm.
And we met each other and became best friends immediately,
That's
and have been
fantastic.
ever since. And she's on her way here, and she was in Ben Caught Stealing,
Oh,
the
wow.
Jane's Addiction in the movie The Gift. directed by Casey Nicolai,
Yeah.
who was Perry Farrell's wife from Jane's Addiction, Porno for Pyros.
Wow.
She was in that movie. She was also in a couple of the Van Halen videos. So she was also a model. So yes, she's a model actor. She's great personality. She would be great on the show. So I'm really looking forward to her joining us.
And we have-
Nice, yeah.
I mean, she's just we'll have a blast. It'll be a lot of fun.
We have Jeff Dearman and we have Jay LaFond up in Haverhill. So we have a crew of people that are familiar with the show.
Jeff's great.
Great, yeah.
And so we might come up with a separate show from Visual Radio because this is on every Thursday.
Right.
And it's our nice little forum, you know. Jodie Foster's been on and Michael Moore and different film directors and David Koepp, you know, who did, he wrote Jurassic Park.
Yeah, right.
He's a great writer. So he did the Stir of Echoes. So I'm watching the Sci-Fi Channel. There's a sequel to Stir of Echoes with Rob Lowe. Now I got to check IMDb.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we interviewed David Koepp when he directed Stir of Echoes, which had Kevin Bacon.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's a sequel to it. It went right by me. Rob Lowe.
That's odd.
It is, and it's a kind of an
Isn't that
eerie.
odd?
He comes to
think
Boston a
it's-
lot, Rob Lowe.
Does he?
Yeah, you know where he goes? I don't know if I can mention. I mention the name of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching Jay Leno one night, and Rob Lowe was on, and Jay Leno asked him, "You're from New York. Who has the best pizza? Where's the best pizza place?"
Okay, maybe we shouldn't endorse.
No,
someone.
we
Let's
can't.
see, but he
Okay.
said it's Boston.
Okay.
And there's a certain place he goes. He goes there quite a bit with his kids and wife. So.
So does he go in the North End, maybe?
Yeah, not
Of
them.
course, it's the North End.
Okay.
So I
That was a
sort of- I was
no-brainer.
kind of shocked. I was watching. They mentioned, Boston.
So we'll have to be filming our movie out in front of whatever pizza shop and maybe accidentally
We'll kind
get
of give it a hint.
the
We'll
whole
hold up a
Rob Lowe
picture of
family.
Rob Lowe and
You
wink.
never know who you meet in the pizza place.
We'll hold it up and wink. And
Yeah, right.
Are you having fun on Visual Radio?
I'm having a ball. That's a blast. That's really, really nice. It was nice meeting Lisa and you. And I
We
met
have-
you a long time ago, but it's been a while.
See, our new ED, Dave Gauthier from Salem, I've known Dave like 10 years because I'm on 24 stations.
Yeah.
So we have that set, which looks like a big news desk. So last week we had the news desk up.
yeah, we had the news just
Oh,
last
yeah.
week.
But
Yes.
because of town meeting tonight, we had to get the old standby, my desk.
I like this though. I think
I lose
nice.
30 pounds with this desk. It's wonderful.
It's nice. It's beautiful. It's a great show. You have a good setup, a great show. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, what we're going to do in about 3 minutes is we're going to talk to Frank Delastrito, the author of, he's a Bela Lugosi biographer. So for the past 2.5 years, he's been our film critic.
Wow.
So he's got 2 books out, but this is on Bela, and I'm a big Bela Lugosi fan, which is actually how
I'm
we
a
met.
huge Bela Lugosi fan.
This guy's the expert.
Wow.
He went to Europe, and he went to the libraries, and he did the research on Bela. There were movies Bela made that are gone. They've disappeared.
Wow.
But this is Vampire Over London, Bela Lugosi's years in Britain.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So now we had the other Lugosi author, Arthur Lenig, and we're going to have Bela's son on at some point. You know, Bela Lugosi Jr. is a lawyer,
Is that right? I didn't know.
and he and his daughter do all the merchandising for Lugosi.
Wow,
Let me tell you
that's
something. I have
great.
something interesting. Martin Landau won the Oscar for playing Bela Lugosi, and he was actually one of my coaches at the Actors Studio.
Martin Landau was your coach?
Wow, it's fantastic.
Yes, so wasn't Shelley Winters?
Oh, I love Shelley.
Shelley
Yeah,
Winters was
Is
God
she
great.
still
bless
with
her.
us?
I
No,
don't
she
think
passed
so. And this was before she got sober, and I can say this. She used to show up in her house coat with a little nip. But she still was right on the money.
Yeah.
I have to give her that much.
Oh, she was amazing.
She was an amazing performer.
Yeah.
She was like one of the very first actresses that transformed herself into going from, ingenue, when at the time, once you got past the ingenue phase, you were gone.
Right.
And she was one of the first, if not the first, to go from ingenue up until character
Yeah,
actor.
right.
And
She
she
was-
was
she
just
was- she was-
brilliant. Her critiques were right on the money. And she used to nail me to, even for the littlest thing. She's like, it was a brilliant butt.
Yeah,
and you
right.
knew when the butt came,
Yeah,
it
right.
was, she
She
was
was
going
fit.
on for a good
She was great.
few.
She made a lot of big movies.
Oh, God, yes.
The Poseidon
Yes.
Adventure, right? That was a big one.
I saw Martin Landau on Ed TV last night.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Speaking of which.
Now, Shelley Winters is a great, bigger-than-life actress, but Nancy Parsons didn't get a lot of credit. She was in Sudden Impact the other night with Clint Eastwood. She's gone, the great Nancy Parsons. But she was in Sudden Impact as the mother of the one of the villains, and she pulls a gun on Clint Eastwood, a big rifle. It's awesome. But she's Beulah, Beulah. Oh, it was the first role for Sex and the City lady. Not her first role, but one of her first. Who's the Sex and the City lady? The big name. She was in Mannequin and she was in Porky's. So Beulah, and she goes, Beulah, Beulah, Beulah. Ball Bricker is Nancy Parsons, and the woman from Sex and the City. Oh, how can I forget her name? It's Bluesheimer.
Sarah.
Not
Jessica
Sarah,
Parker.
the other one.
I thought it was Sarah Jessica Parker. The other one is
She was from Porky's.
yeah, the blonde,
think.
the blonde,
The
woman.
blonde from Porky's and then from Mannequin.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, she plays the sex addict pretty much in the show.
Yeah,
And Miss Beulah Ballbricker
some
was
issues.
her teacher, and the Porky series was so much fun.
Yeah, the Porky, well, I don't know, that wasn't my scene, but guys loved Porkies.
It was funny. I mean,
it's been a while. It's been a long time ago.
But anything else? Because we're going to call Frank Delastrito. Is there anything else pertinent that we want to cover?
I think we covered most of my stuff. Your stuff. We covered.
Well, we want you back anytime you like.
Yeah, I
Please
think that's
do.
what we'll do. We'll do some, maybe I'll, I don't live fast, so I can make some food and take it right over, and then we can talk about it.
The Lisa and Joe
You
show,
don't have,
you know?
You don't have a stove in here, do you?
No, but
Well, we could get an electric plate.
I'm sure now that you
Yeah,
know
could do
Sean
that.
O'Brien,
I
you
don't
can
live
have
far.
some
I can
fun.
make it and then come over, and then we can put it on, we can display it.
And you could show the
I can,
ingredients or something.
yeah, I'll make
like that.
plates. And I'll show the ingredients.